So, hello everyone. So, yeah, I am Luna, and I have been working with the divine dragons over the past 3 years more intensely. And it wasn't something I was looking for or asking for. They just kind of showed up into my reality very strongly and intensely. But ever since I started doing this work, it's tuned me in a lot more to understanding the planetary network and understanding grid work and communicating with trees, with nature, and really evolving in a different way. Because leading up to that, I had been on a very intense spiritual path, practicing meditation, also practicing channeling and allowing my gifts to come through that way for others. Being a reader, I used to have a fairy closet where I dressed up like a fairy and gave fairy readings. So I was already like very connected with elementals. But it wasn't until 2020 when the dragons came in very strongly. And it wasn't that they were outside of me talking to me, they were coming through me. And it was this soul recognition of I am a dragon. And what does that mean to be a dragon? Well, the dragon carries many characteristics that I think humans can look up to and admire, from their bravery to the strength, ancient wisdom. And they are truly allies and key holders to that ancient wisdom that we're all wanting to tap into to understand who we are, what we're doing in this reality, and really remember why we're here and what's going on, what's going on planet Earth, and how do we become the masters of our reality and the masters of our being. So, anyway, this journey has led me now to different continents, to Brazil, to Argentina, to um, Egypt, Mexico, and next month I'll be going to Peru. And this all started happening when I started working with the dragons. I've already enjoyed traveling and camping and spending time in nature in the United States, but it didn't really, I hadn't really left the country until the dragons really started coming in. And then it was like, oh, okay, we're supposed to go spread this information. We're supposed to like help uh, alleviate the pressure that is stuck in the planet and start communicating with these elemental beings and these teachings from the spiritual realms. So, and it's not always very easy for me to explain it in English language, because it's a very vibrational thing that's happening, and it's a very soul based thing that's happening. It's my soul communicating, and it's a very multi-dimensional experience. So I do have a hard time sometimes putting words to it because it's a little bit unexplainable at times. But it's been an amazing journey of empowerment, of self empowerment. And that's truly what I'm here to help seed in others or remind others, is that they're powerful. And for me, I came from a background of being sexually abused as a child and ending up manifesting very abusive relationships throughout my life, and things that very much were taking my power and were pulling me out of my being. I was disassociating, I wasn't embodied. And so when I first found my spiritual path and found meditation at a younger age, but it really helped me to come back to myself, and it really helped me to call my soul back into my body, because I was fragmented out and I wasn't present in my body, and it allowed me to call back my power. So it was this initiatic journey of being faced with people that were seemingly threatening my life at times. But it was a journey of knowing my power and realizing that I had to take responsibility for my life and for what situations I was putting myself in. So the dragons also help us come back into that power, so we can be a voice, we can be a change maker, we can be a liberator for those that are lost and those that haven't found their power or have lost their power in some way. The more beings that are on this planet that are fully empowered, then the more we can help other people and really make a difference. Instead of just being subdued and being sheeple, we can be dragons. And so I'm here to help empower and liberate the dragons on this planet to come and do the work that we're here to do to help liberate humanity and bring us into a higher vibration, a higher expression of our being. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. So today is really all about connecting with that higher aspect of ourself, with the divine dragon aspect of ourself, allowing that to really come through our being to shine, and bridging the heart and the mind and our root and connecting down into Mother Earth, really stabilizing our foundation, clearing out any stories, any lower programming that's not serving us. The message that was really coming through strongly for me as I went to a volcano near where I live. It's not active. It hasn't been active in over 1,000 years, but I was called there yesterday. I went to Mount Shasta a couple weeks ago, and then I was called to go to this other volcano yesterday to receive information to bring forth for today. And that was truly about that we're not in control. And there's something to that, allowing things, allowing yourself to surrender and truly let go of trying to control your reality, because you cannot control reality. But there is one thing that you can control, and that is your thoughts. So when we can come into control of our thoughts, our perception of reality, this is how we are able to truly shift reality and manifest the highest good of all. The more empowered we become with our thoughts, the more vibrationally attuned we become with our thoughts, then the greater the results are going to be in our reality. But it's not about seeing things as bad or good. It's about coming into that space of light and just being present, just being who you are, just being authentic and radiating pure positive love and light energy from your being, or whatever your vibrational expression is. Because it's not even about that. It's not even about the label. It's about the highest expression of your energy, being able to pour through you and being able to share that with the space that you're at, and managing those thoughts, managing the programming that has been imprinted on you by your parents, by their parents, and your ancestors, and recognizing what is no longer serving you and what is no longer going to serve the future of humanity. Okay, so today that's what we're really asking for, is to help to clear out these thoughts that are not allowing us to step into our full powerful presence. And we're also going to be calling in this rainbow prism of light and grounding that into the planet, the full spectrum of color, and allowing ourselves to see in this full spectrum. And so when I was at Mount Shasta a couple weeks ago, the color that is the most present there in that area is the violet flame, the violet color, violet purple. The energy there is very strongly around the violet flame and Saint Germain. And so while we were there for the solstice, we were connecting with the inner earth beings and connecting with the ascended masters from that region, and really just actually calling ourselves in, our higher selves in, to really be welcome to these types of intergalactic councils and meetings, and so that we can truly change vibrational states of our being, recognizing our multi-dimensionality, so that we are not limited to what we're perceiving. We're only limited by the thoughts that we're creating and that we are sharing. So how can we expand our thoughts? And the dragons also teach us to really tap into our imagination, our creativity from that place of the inner child. So before any wounding happened, before any programming happened, when you were a child, tapping into that pure, innocent creativity where you're like, anything is possible, I'm limitless, before somebody told you, no, you can't do that because you're a kid, or, or only smart people can do that, whatever somebody told you that just like, oh, shut you down. Before any of that happened, removing all of those programs and paradigms and coming into that pure expression of your heart and just being able to share creatively, being able to imagine, being able to dream, play, pretend, really tapping into that energy. Because the more we can do that, the more we can share that, then we truly can believe in ourselves and believe that we are limitless beings. So that's what I invite you to really step into today. And before we get started with the activation, if anybody wants to share any questions or comments just in the messenger here, please go ahead and do that. And to invite you to have a drink of water if you need, and just starting to like really ground into your body and this present moment. Okay. And yeah, just want to encourage you to stay on till we're finished, because I have something I'm going to give away today. So just try to stay on till the end. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just starting the activation. So I invite you to just start listening and tuning into your breath and starting to breathe and just becoming aware of the flow of breath, of the flow of air. And just noticing your thoughts and where your thoughts go as you breathe. Noticing that you have that power to focus your thought on the breath. Breathing in deep and exhaling. And just a natural breath. Just focusing on the breath. And we'll go ahead and breathe in deep and tense the shoulders up, tense the body as you breathe in deep. Pulling in the air deep into your being and holding the breath, tensing up the body, and then exhaling and releasing, letting it all go. And do that a couple times, just breathing in, tensing the body. Exhaling, letting it all go. One more time, breathing in, tensing the body. Holding the breath. Exhale, let it all go. And coming back to a normal breath, relaxed. And starting to notice where there's tension in the body. And without any judgment, just sending the breath to those areas of tension. And just sighing, releasing that energy. And feeling from the top of the skull, starting to tune into the skeletal system, which is your crystalline system. Crystals inside of your body, starting to activate them as we become aware of the skeleton. Just noticing the energy of the skull, tracing a line from the top of the crown and down to the neck, to the start of the spine. And tracing over the bones and the shoulders and down the arms to the hands. And just relaxing, coming back to the spine, tracing down the back of the spine, the rib cage, and down to the hips, the pelvis, and just allowing the bones to settle in a natural place. And tuning into the legs, the knees, ankles, and the feet. Just allowing your skeleton to settle and noticing the amazing crystalline system that holds you together. And we come back to the root, to the pelvis, pelvic floor, and also tuning into the sacral area. Mainly for women, tune into the sacral chakra area, which is about where the navel is, tuning into that energy there. And males, go ahead and tune into the root and the pelvic area. And from this area is where we extend our grounding cord. So envisioning that you have a grounding cord that connects you to Mother Earth, to the heart of Gaia. And this grounding cord is any color you choose. So it could be any of the 7 colors, or it could be gold, silver, it could be rainbow, it could be platinum, it could be a mixture of crystal colors. Just go ahead and feel through the colors and see what color feels right for you in this moment. This grounding cord. And feel into the color. And once you feel the color, go ahead and extend this grounding cord deep through the many layers of soil, water, magma, and reaching deep down through the layers of the earth till you connect with the heart of Gaia. And this heart of Gaia contains strong life force energy that can transmute any lower energies that are blocking your flow of energy, blocking your chi. So here we can dispel of any energy, any stuck energy in the body. We can extend it through this cord, sending it back with love for transmutation. And Gaia transmutes this energy and turns it back into pure life force energy. So now breathing in up through that grounding cord, this new revitalized energy. Breathing in deep. And exhaling. Pulsing that energy up through the being, through the body. Feeling it starting to go into the tailbone, into the root, the base of your spine. And starting to feel this beautiful flow of energy revitalizing you. And simultaneously at the top of our being, above our crown chakra, above our head, the golden sun is placed above your head. And this golden sun is here to purify and cleanse your aura from any energy that does not serve. This golden sun starts to rain down this pure energy, pure heavenly energy from source. It's just starting to feel this shower of light come into your auric field, raising your vibration, elevating your thoughts. And this golden light then travels down from the top of your crown into your third eye space into the pituitary glands, purifying and awakening your inner sight, your third eye vision. And allowing this light to travel then back down the back of the neck and down the spine, cleansing away any impurities, any stuck energy, allowing this golden light to travel all the way down the spine where it meets the earth energy at the base, it intermixes with the earth energy. Then it comes back up and enters into the heart space where the alchemy happens, where the heavens meet the celestial in the heart space. So just envisioning this energy intermingling in the heart, dancing together, healing and activating the heart chakra, the heart center, and allowing this energy to expand out all through your auric field. And now you become engulfed in this violet flame. As we activate now your Merkaba, your light body. So we call in now our I am presence. We call in our freedom, our energy, our will, our life force, our creativity, passion. We call in our soul blueprint, everything that makes us unique, everything that makes us who we are. We call in these divine aspects, these divine characteristics, divine traits of the I am. And we allow these energies to just circulate through our aura. And with the vibrational tone of ah, which you can silently do to yourself, breathing in, exhaling, ah. We call in the ascended masters, our masters, our guides, who guide us to our self-mastery. We call in the divine dragons, the vibrational sound of ah. So allowing these strengths and weaknesses and spectrums of your being to all be here now, being present with everything that is, being present with all the lower aspects of self and all the higher aspects of self, and finding that center point in the heart where we activate the I am presence, simply being here with what is, without trying to change, alter, or do anything, just being. From this space, we now allow and invite powers of the divine dragons to come to help recalibrate DNA, to allow expansion, to allow new energy, to awaken to our full potential. To be open to receiving. Know you are safe, you are protected, you are secure in your being. You are the master of your thoughts. You are the master of your energy. I am the master of my thoughts, and I am the master of my energy. And just stating that to yourself within, I am the master of my thoughts, and I am the master of my energy. I now call in this code of 777 on this portal day, activating the 7 centers of our divine being. Haluturitaryan, haluturian tariate, haliaturiatan tarie, haliaturian tarie, haliaturian turiate. Arianturiante, 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 just breathing into the heart and allowing the heart to connect you with a place in nature. It might be somewhere you've been before, but it might be somewhere new. Your heart is calling for a specific location. It could be a tree present or an open field, or perhaps it's some water source, a lake or stream, ocean. Just pay attention to whatever visions come, or if any name comes. If you can visualize this location, this is the area we are going to invite the divine dragons and the rainbow dragons to activate this area. So here, visualizing this space in nature. And now calling in your dragons to guide this activation with the rainbow prism of light to illuminate this area, liberating the codes of the earth, allowing the earth to communicate with the creatures in this area. So just visualizing rainbows washing over this area. And with our breath, we breathe the violet flame. We breathe the rainbow flame to bring transmutation and transformation. Now we see the entire planet, the entire earth, As we zoom out from this location, we see the earth being enveloped by a beautiful violet flame. We see these beautiful dragons flying around the earth, coating the earth with new information, transmute and transform energy, bringing in new frequencies for higher visions for humanity. And if there's any person or place that you know that really needs this energy, this alchemy, this could be someone you know personally or someone you know that just really needs to be shown some love or appreciation or needs help transmuting energy, you can send that rainbow flame, violet flame of transmutation to those who truly need it at this time. Now we come back to the being that we are, to our body that we exist in, our energy, our subtle energy fields that we exist in. Just coming back into awareness of your being and sending this alchemical flame, this divine dragon light energy to any locations in your body that you might need it, in your consciousness that you might need it. Or if there's anything in your life that you need help or support with, anything you want to be illuminated, we ask the divine dragons and all the divine beings and our higher self to help support us with making these transformations or support us with this healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Giving thanks, giving gratitude. So we bring our hands to our heart, and truly anchoring this energy into our heart and connecting that energy from the heart with the mind's eye. You can bring one hand to the head, the crown, balancing our energy from within. I am here now. I am fully here now. All aspects of me are present. And I am the master of my thoughts. And I am the master of my being. And bringing the hands back down to the heart. Just anchoring this energy in with love. And you can lightly massage the body, maybe moving the hands around the stomach, abdomen, hips, legs. Just coming to this full embodiment, this full presence. So the message for each of you today is to know that you are truly wise. For all that you have experienced has not been for nothing. It has been for the evolution of your soul, for the expansion of consciousness on behalf of all living beings, on behalf of all life across all universes. Nothing that you have done is unseen by the eyes of Creator. So in knowing that, knowing your power, knowing your truth, only you know who you are. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone. Don't have to try to convince anyone about who you are. This is for you to know, and you alone to truly understand that you are an infinite soul here on planet Earth to have an experience, to remember your divinity. And there is no obstacle placed in front of you that you cannot handle, because you are the master of your mind. And every challenge is an opportunity for you to learn and grow and navigate with new thought patterns, finding new ways of thinking about every situation in your reality. And this is the true joy, the true gift of being alive, and being able to even have this power of thought, power of language. But we encourage you to move beyond language. And instead of focusing on specific words, focus more on vibrational energy, even humming. Maybe you're thinking about something you'd like to create or let go of in your life. And instead of focusing on the words, just focusing on the energy and how it makes you feel. Really tune into the feeling of what is. And then transforming the feeling with the energy. And you can hum, you can awe, you can sing, and you can dance to move the energy. This is the power that you have as the alchemist, as the creator. And you can ask us, the divine dragons, your allies, to help you move energy in any moment. We are happy to help you and assist you. We are part of you. We are part of your consciousness. We're here to remind you of your strength, your bravery, and your courage. We're here to remind you that you have that in every single moment. Even when you're simply lost in your thoughts and you're getting frustrated over something simple, come back to the energy, come back. Call us in and work with energy, work with movement, work with play, work with joy. Just stop doing what you're doing and get out your coloring book or get out your tools that you like to play with. Get out your crystals, get out a candle and start to sing and start to move energy. This is your power. This is your playful spirit. This is your eternal gift of life. So we thank you, we honor you for showing up for yourself on behalf of all of life, of all of creation. We thank you for seeing yourself in us. We thank you for contributing your energy and your thoughts towards the elevation of humanity and towards the commitment to be the master of your reality. Know that it is already done. This is already who you are. It is already so. It is already true. You are just on the journey of experiencing that timeline of catching up to yourself. So thank you so much for today and the 7/7 portal activation. And if you received a location, a vision of a location during this journey, or maybe now you're getting a location, this is a place for you to help to seed this information where we saw the rainbows go to this area. So if you can go to that location or another location, a tree or a water source or a mountain, somewhere that you feel called to help anchor this rainbow light energy, this dragon energy into the earth, we invite you to do that when you can and you feel called. So we'll just come back now to the present moment and allowing yourself to be here and now and opening your eyes and when you feel ready. having some water, stretching, remembering that you are a soul in a body. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining today and having this experience. Is there anything that anyone feels called to share, or any questions? Or I would love to know if you did receive a vision of a location, and if you want to share that. If you don't feel like talking, you can always type it in. Okay, Florian said, I had a vision of an underground cave with water. I had a vision of a place like that before, and there was a giant dragon down there, and I felt like it was somewhere in South America. So hopefully we'll be able to find that cave with the water dragon. Okay, and I saw myself on a mountain. Remind me how to say your name. Siren. Okay. I saw myself on a mountain. Beautiful. So yeah, if you can make your way to a mountain, or just once you do, the next opportunity to even not having to be on top of the mountain, but being near the mountain and placing that energy. We can also code crystals with energy, or any earth artifacts, really. We can, so I work with my crystals and take them to different points on the planet that I'm guided to go. I have my dragon skulls as well, and so I'll place them in different natural water sources, speak to them, sing to them, and place this energy in different locations on the earth. And sometimes you might feel called to work with a certain crystal for a period of time, and then it'll be time to let go of that crystal somewhere. So just have to listen to your inner guidance on that. But it's a way of sharing information with the earth, with the planetary network, and I believe with the inner earth beings and the celestial beings as well. What I feel and believe is that we are all conduits between the heavens and the earth. So we are here to help bridge information and share from both aspects. So there's no one's bad or one's good. They're both great, and they need us to be the channels, the mediums to help communicate between the realms, between the worlds, because we are them in human form. So thank you for doing this work with me. So what I wanted to offer to each of you today is a chance to work with me a little bit more and receive a private session with me. That will be a 60-minute session with me. And so if you're interested in doing that, for new people, I will offer you that for free for those of you that are here today. And Florian, we can talk about it if you want to do it. So this will be a channeled session from your dragon guides and just whatever information that could be shared that will help you if there's anything that you're going through or anything you want to learn about this work. I'm offering you that today. So yeah, so just let me know by sending me an email if you want to follow up with that, and we can create a time where that feels good for you. So hopefully that sounds good. And yeah, that is all for today. I will shout out that I have my my new dragon embodiment course that Florian did with me last year during the 11/11 portal. So I am updating it currently. but it has the previously recorded things from last year, but we'll be doing another update on that over the next couple months. And I also have my 3-month coaching journeys if you feel like you want to learn more about the dragons or more about vocal embodiment and truly coming into your vocal expression. So happy to share that with you all. I'm feeling like I'm going to be off of social media again less. I did a 30 days off because I was doing a dieta with Rose. So I was working very closely with the plant Rose, and I learned a lot from that and received a lot from that. And so I'm feeling like now I've been back on social media for like 2 weeks or something. And I'm feeling like taking off of it again. So I'm like going through the waves of that. So you might not see me again on there, but you can always contact me directly on my email or through my website. So yeah, so just wanted to let you all know that as well. So if anyone has any other questions or comments they want to share before we close this, otherwise we'll go ahead and close today's portal activation, and you can continue doing this work on your own, and especially over the next let's see, 7, 8, 9, yeah, till the 10th. We're still in this portal of energy, and so it's a great time also to call in abundance as well. It's like we got the lucky charms, lucky rainbow that we're planting to find our pots of gold. So tuning into that abundance energy as well, and just really remembering that you are the master of your thoughts and what kind of reality are you going to create from here on out. So okay, we'll close it there. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I look forward to our next interaction, which likely I'll do another one of these next month. I will be in Peru, but I'm thinking like around the Lions Gate will be great for 8/8, because this next month is going to be a great preparation for that 8/8, which is infinite abundance. And we're moving into 2024, which is an 8 year. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, much love, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.